Is it?
Live.
Hello everybody and welcome as always to the PropDog Friday Live, and thank you for joining us. We're slightly late today, so it's just been one of those really hectic busy days in the shop. So before we go any further, let me just make sure you guys are all up on the screen over here. The microphone last week wasn't actually working, so you could hear me because it was coming through the phone microphone, but for some reason that microphone up there was off, so hopefully it's going to be a lot clearer this week. And come on, where are you?
We're live.
There we go.
Yep, we're live.
Right, so very Christmassy theme this week, guys. As you can see, I let Mila loose with the Christmas decorations, and as you can see, it's PropDog Shop has been Christmasatized. Is that a word? Christmasatized?
Christmasized?
Christmasized.
Christmasized.
Christmased.
It's been Christmas.
There we go. But right, so I can see lots of people joining already. So welcome, the usual guys. So there is a lot going on today. Those more observant of you will notice that Jason's got a bit of a tan this week. He's been out on the sunbed.
I've been negatived.
No, Jason's not around at the moment. He's doing other stuff at the moment. So Cash has stepped in. This is your moment to shine, Cash. Do a good job, or I'm firing you on the spot today in front of everybody.
Yay.
So yeah, right, okay. So lots to talk about today, as always. A few tricks to show you, a few presents to open. Oh no, those are props. Are they props?
It's ticking.
Mila's props. There we go. Right, so now we get the old glasses on and see who's around. So lots of people already. Tom, hello Tom. Just been talking about your little your box. Your what do we call it? Teleportation device. Thank you, Alex. There we go. So we're going to be working on that soon. Ottar, hello, my friend. How are you? Chris Kelly, happy Black Friday. Oh, it's Black Friday today, isn't it?
It is indeed.
It is, yeah. We're not doing a Black Friday sale this week, guys. We have done them in the past, but I think I mentioned on the last live, we make so little profit on the Murphy stuff, the majority of stuff here. It's less than 10%. So whenever I do like a 10 or 15 or even 20% discount sale, we lose money, and we decided this year it just wasn't really worth it. So with too many staff, too many bills going out, not enough money. So apologies for that, but next year maybe we'll have another sale on some of our own stuff that will be cheaper. Frank Valenti says hello, Dave, Jason, Dave, and Cash. Jason's not here today, Frankie. Sorry, Frank's in. I keep calling you Frankie. Frank Valenti. It's because of Frankie Vittori.
We've hidden Jason in the basement.
Frank's in Florida. So Kevin Peels there says hi. Darren Snowgrass says hi. Kevin Peel says hello there. Sean Mack, afternoon guys, thanks for the advice this week. You're most welcome, Sean, anytime. Seb Farr says hello chaps, hope you had a good week. We've had a really good week actually. It's been crazy busy. So yeah, yesterday, was it yesterday or
God,
Wednesday?
yesterday we had God knows how many boxes come in.
Oh yeah, yesterday, a lot of boxes coming yesterday.
And then we had like, the day before that we had a busload of customers.
400 products come in yesterday. Yeah, we had about 8 or 9 customers in the shop, which doesn't seem a lot for a shop, but a shop this size, that's a lot.
Yeah.
David Harris says hi. Mark Jake says good evening chaps. Peter Burkett says hi chaps. Gwen Webber says afternoon. Adi Merritt, good morning from Los Angeles. Good morning in LA, Adi. I bet the weather out there is a lot warmer than it is here. Kato says hi from Germany. Danny Marsh, hi from Cyprus. Anyone from Alaska watching? Or out to Mongolia, that would be a good one, wouldn't it? If we had customers in out to Mongolia.
Anyone from India?
Yes.
Get back to work.
You'll block up the servers. James Samuel, afternoon chaps. Brian Robson, how do? Paul Sutherland, Woo Boo, made it at the beginning. Afternoon guys, and Bobo. Bobo, Paul says hello. She's not here at the moment because the tree's there and she'll want to jump onto the trees, and then she chews the light cables and we get a fried bird, and I've got to eat Bobo for dinner tonight because I don't want to waste the body and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Thomas Wanda says, love your holiday spirit, guys. Thank you. And
my favourite holiday spirit is rum. So.
Thomas is in Georgia, USA.
Yeah.
Michael Bremer, good afternoon. Thanks again for sending out the Evil. Great service. Always a pleasure, Michael. We always stand by our products. Tom Major says, hi, chaps. James Samuel, 4 Nightmares, amazing. Yes, it is incredible, yeah. He says, JOL coin purse, what a lovely piece to keep it all in, as per usual. Yes, that is a good idea. Ottar says, well, it's not Alaska, but we do have a lot of snow here. Yeah, it is quite cold over here.
Speaking of Ottar, actually.
Otter?
Yeah, he's
speaking of sexy Otter.
Managed to swap a lecture times with another speaker, so he'll be free at 4. You've swapped them because you want to be free at 4, Otter. Don't
Otter is our most dedicated fan.
He's even getting out of lectures for us.
Yes. Yeah. So, do you know the outtakes thing we did with the Silk Launcher that kind of didn't
Let me guess, first comment from him.
Yeah, the Silk Launcher. But if you see our outtakes video, it's a Silk Launcher we got. It's right here somewhere actually.
It's actually down there.
You might have heard this great big ka-dong. Yeah, we got it in to show everybody. It's fun to play with, but it's a pretty terrible prop. It makes so much noise. You can imagine doing this on stage. Let's just have a play with this. There we go. Get that up in there. But yeah, we had so much fun with this. But yeah, Otto was saying that he could do some really good stuff with this in his pyrotechnics. I mean, you can imagine the stuff coming out on fire on this, couldn't you? Hang on. You got to stop.
I can just imagine him putting a firecracker in there, pressing it, launching it, just letting it...
Oh, yeah. Bit of napalm, bit of exploding stuff here and there. This is good fun. Hang on.
Let us know, Otto.
Yeah. We may have a foot pedal for this, but... No, cool. There we go. Right, noisy though. Imagine that on stage. Oh, no. Right, anyway, yes, so what was Otto asking? By the way, have you seen the trailer for RD Insta, Henry Harris? Yes, I saw it on Instagram. Jason texted me earlier, said, have I seen it? Incredible. Looks really good. We will try and get it in for you. Right, going to start off something very quickly. Somebody did a review quite recently on YouTube about my impossible card balance, which you may have seen me post on Facebook. I shared the review, and a few other people said, can we see it live? So I thought I'd do that live for them. So yeah, the impossible card balance, this is it. First of all, we're going to try and balance one card and then another card, something like this. And that should end up with a very impossible card balance, just like that. So that is the impossible card balance. Can be done with cards, it can be done with business cards, anything like that. You like that, don't you? You want to see it again? There we go, watch. Ta-da!
Quite frankly, I never knew how it was done before today. So.
Alright, anyway, so that's the impossible card balance. Right, on to something else very quickly. That's a lovely hat you're wearing there.
It's an awesome hat. We're actually
Isn't that
selling
cool
them for
hat?
Christmas. I know, we're selling clothes now as well. It's actually reversible, so you can wear the black one on the inside as well if you want. But the fun bit is if you say the magic words over the hat, say abracadabra, boss.
Can I check inside it first?
You can indeed.
Oh, okay, just thought maybe you might have something hidden in there, Cash.
Hidden?
Yes, I don't
Can
know.
you hear the jingle bells?
Yes. Where's that wand? Where's that wand?
The wand?
That little wand we showed earlier. That cool little wand we got in. It was fun.
One.
The one with the little I said to leave it after the live.
Oh yes,
Put it away.
Alex, in
Yeah.
there there's a little like a pillowcase packaging. I know.
It's just, you know, just can't get this off. Okay, there we are. There's the wand. Wave the wand.
Wave the wand.
There's the
and
wand.
Luckily enough. Yeah, I'm right. I'm absolutely right. Look, sweets.
Ooh.
Here you go, guys. Eat up.
So what we're saying is that is a change bag.
It's a change bag.
So,
it's an amazing wearable change bag, which is actually quite fun. I as soon as we got it in, Jason and
I think you should check out the other one, which is over there.
The other one, what does that one do?
It's over there.
It's the same one with a
It's
handle.
over there. Isn't that great? It's just
Lovely.
that's
You can
funny.
just point at things. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
the
funny,
boss does with us. I mean,
So
this,
yeah.
same thing. Just
Coming
with
up
a
to
hand.
Christmas, we thought we need some more Christmassy stuff come in, so we found these very cool little Santa change bags. This is actually a three-way change bag, and in fact, there's something in it as well. I can feel something in it. So you got one way there.
You're supposed to tell them that.
Oh, you actually? Oh, you're going
You
to do
meant to
something?
put things
Okay.
in, say the magic words credit card
click like
fraud,
that,
and watch
then,
this.
Ooh, credit card fraud. There you go. And another tweet as well. And is there anything on the other side as well? Because there's three ones here.
there's-
That was
it's a
it is
three-way
empty, by the way. Yeah. So three-way change bag on a little Santa's hat, which is quite cool.
Difference being is you can't really wear that one. You might be able to get away with the boss, but you know.
Yeah, so yeah, Santa change bags, and this one over here, yeah, quite a cool little change bag. There isn't a little trigger on this one; it is literally just a rip apart one, bit of Velcro on there, so you can show that one in there. And yeah, just there's your change bag there. Come across that way over there. So really simple one. You can put it back on now. I did buy 3 in because I wasn't sure if they're going to be any good. They are good. Jason's had one. Cash had another one. We got one left if you want it, but we're going to order some more in. So and that brings me on very nicely to a little subject here of credit card fraud. There we go.
So we've smashed through all our stuff. We can just crack on
yeah.
the questions.
So I had a quick note to mention credit card fraud today. I forgot to do it last week. So this will be of interest to mainly people outside the UK. So credit card fraud, if you don't know what it is, it's a routine where you borrow someone's credit card and you peel off the black strip and put it on. Now, quite recently, those strips have mainly become, well, not mainly, but about 50-50 silver. And that has been one of the issues. Yeah, like that. So what we've done now, we now have a silver strip and a black strip. But the other problem is, whenever I go to the US or to France, something like that, you can't do it because the credit card strips, these parts here, are narrower. They're really about almost half, maybe 2/3 the size of that strip. So we are now doing an international version too. So for US and US and Europe. So you have 4 options now. You can buy regular black, regular silver, or international black or international silver. So they're all on the website, and I don't know why I've got all these, but yeah, just so you know that. There we go. Oh, thank you, guys.
The packaging all looks the same. I don't know why.
Right. I do like that. Bend over. There we go. Right, so crack on with that, and we should talk about something new. So, here's another one very quickly as well. Last week's live went on a little bit long. It was an hour and 20 minutes. And I had somebody on YouTube complaining it was too long. Admittedly, on the comments he said it was 2 hours, but too long. But yeah, I just wanted some feedback from you guys. We try and do roughly an hour. Sometimes it might go over, sometimes under, although I don't think we have gone under. But I mean, how do you guys feel about this? Would you prefer a half an hour show, a 45 minute? Is an hour long enough? Would you prefer an hour and a half? So I'd rather please the masses rather than the odd guy who complains it was too long to watch. But yeah, let us know, guys. If you can, just put some comments on there. If you think it should be 40 minutes or something, just let us know.
The other side to it is YouTube does have a pause button, so you can just come back to it whenever you want to.
Yeah, you can always come back the week afterwards and watch it again. Oh no,
you can delay yourself even longer. We'll do a 20-minute show for you next week.
You can watch 20 minutes on Friday, 20 minutes on Saturday, 20 minutes on Sunday. What's wrong with
last
that?
week we had somebody saying that they wake up on a Saturday morning and watch my lovely mug pop up from the bottom of the camera.
You don't want to be seeing that. Right, yeah. Okay, let's get on with some more important stuff over here than waffling and showing Santa tricks. Right, okay, Paul Sunderland. No, we've done that one already. Just clicking my way down. Done that one, done that one, done that one. Right, Robbie Danson says hi, fellas. Andy Tigley here as normal says hi, Guts.
Hi, Guts.
Guts. I think you mean guys, but yeah, a lot of people
call me fat.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hi, Guts. Nigel Quinn says afternoon, chaps. Any Black Friday deals? Unfortunately, not Nigel, but we might give something away towards the end of the day. Just instead, you know. Robert Van Buren says hello. Charlie Robinson, hello, a bit late this week. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Charlie's mum, if you're watching. Liam Jones says good afternoon. Mark Paul says hi. Ottar, I think between an hour and 90 minutes is perfect. Thank you, Ottar. That's what I thought. Andy Tigley says not too long. An hour is fine. Or an hour and a half, sorry.
Tom Brace.
Jason's joining us. Not from here. Okay, Tony Hawkins says more is more. Tom Brace, it's not the length that matters.
It's about what you do
with the time. It's the girth of the show. It's the girth of the show and how you use the show that matters. Thank you. There we go. 1 hour is perfect, I think, says Charlie. And Sean Mack, hour and a half. Yeah, so we're about right. Walter McGurn, hello, Walter. Walter says 2 hours. But yeah, I mean, as long as I know you guys are happy with that, we'll try and keep it around about an hour. But I just thought, well, if there's other guys complaining, maybe people are saying it's a little bit too...
A lot of people are actually saying just longer is better, but...
That's good. Yeah.
Brian Robson, I want a 24-hour live special.
We can always just hook the cameras up to the live internet so everyone can watch the shop 24/7, but there's no sound on that. But it's like podcasts. Back in the day, a podcast was no longer than an hour. That was it, just 1 hour. And then you got people like... what's his name? Joe Rogan. You know, I love watching Joe Rogan podcasts. They're 3 hours long on the good ones, and I enjoy it. I will watch all 3 hours, and it's a proven formula now that sometimes longer is better if it's an interesting subject. So,
I mean, we're not forcing you guys to watch. You watch because you want to watch. You can always pause it whenever you like. Come back to it later if it's too long for you. Bite-sized pieces. Frank
Valenti says, however long is fine. Longer is better. Tom Major, longer better. Brian Robson,
24-hour, yeah.
Right, so the guy who's watching on YouTube later on, who said it was 2 hours when it was an hour and 20, sorry, tough, mate, these guys when it...
Everyone likes it, they like the long one.
Right, okay. Tony says, I'll take the Christmas hat change bag for Julie. Can I pick it up Monday? Yeah, you can.
Place the order ASAP.
Right, okay, yeah, because we're short-staffed for that, Jason, today, Tony, if you just want to quickly order it online, well, if you take it off stock, you can't order it. So, Tony, if you order it online quickly now, Tony, you just pick it up. Just choose pick up from store and take it
ordering one hat.
There we go. So that will work best. Hans says 5 inches of snow here in this part of Sweden. 5 inches. Wow. Do you know what? I prefer snow than the crappy, miserable, cold, wet we got out here.
Yeah. It's still
Christmas landscape. Hi to all. Don't mind longer PropDog shows. Rather longer than shorter. Thank you, Hans. Dave Bonney, an hour is perfect. Thank you, Dave. I hope you're well, my friend. Soon says, do you sell slides for the Bonsall if I'm not using wallets? Okay, we don't sell slides as such, but the best way to do this, Soon, is the way I find, get your business card, fold your business card in half like that and pop it inside the Bonsall in your pocket. That'll keep the Bonsall open. When you go in, you drop something in, pull out the Bonsall, you seal it, give it to them. They've got their object or card, whatever you want, and your business card folded up. It's not ideal having folded up, but it's a great way of doing it. A few people have made rather over-engineered slides and clips to go inside, but I don't think you really need it. I mean, worst case scenario, just get a bulldog clip, a Bonsall in there just on the pocket, and that will keep it open. You can just put something in there that way and just put it in and pull it off. So it's not actually in your pocket, so it's clipped to the pocket. So that's your Bonsall, clip it on the outside of the jacket like that, so that you can access that part there, and then just put something in and pull it straight off, so it's not in your pocket but on the outside, if that makes sense. That would work pretty well. If you need any more explanations, just let us know. Just drop us an email. I'll make you a little video soon, and we can do that. James Hudson, if people get sick of watching you, they can always turn off. Do as long as you feel. Thank
How
you,
would
James.
you get sick of watching us? We're hilarious. Okay.
We've done the odd funny thing here and there.
Yeah.
AD says an hour is great. Thank you, guys. Mac, afternoon all. Walter McGurn, Dave, what about us who bought the credit card fraud in the US with a large strip? Right, Walter, if you or if anyone else watching in the US or in Europe has purchased credit card fraud from us, and you're on our system as having purchased one from us, or you can prove you bought one, drop us an email. We will send you another one free of charge, another whole packet with the 2 gimmicks in it. So there's no problem doing that. So just make sure you have bought it from us. You can. We do wholesale them through Murphy's as well. So if you bought it via Murphy's, just send us a copy of the receipt to show you have purchased it, and we will send you one. No questions asked. Mac says, thanks for the rapid delivery on my order this week. You're most welcome, Mac. Talking of Macs, I was showing Mel the Mac King guinea pig clip. Isn't that brilliant? If you haven't seen it, watch the Mac King. Just Google, in fact, go to YouTube, Mac King guinea pig. It's this lovely move where he just, well, I won't tell you how he does it, but he just takes a guinea pig. It's just so funny.
It looks so smooth.
Have you seen it, I presume, Alex?
Yeah.
Oh, what a piece of theatre. Brilliant, brilliant. Just reminded me of that when I heard the name Mac.
Yeah.
Not many Macs out there.
No, Matt King's an awesome magician.
Matt King, Matt Keep, same thing. Right, Mark, nothing wrong with 1 hour and 20 minutes is about right. What you have to try and fit in. Yeah, it depends on whether we ask questions. I mean, Jason likes to ask a load of questions beforehand, and when we do that, we can end up with so many questions that the show can go on too long. I mean, we want to have a certain amount of information, but some people will try and just have, humorous stuff or silly questions which are fun to answer, but it does mean we may go longer and lose more important information, because it's more important for us to help you guys out with the questions that are serious and you need help on or advice on, or just showing the products we have that you might want to buy and giving you reviews. Talking of reviews, where's that shit one from Jay Sankey? I mean, you can't review good stuff all the time. So we got a few things in recently. We thought this might be good. Wonderful from Jay Sankey. I mean, Jay Sankey's a bit of hit and miss. He's released a few good products. I had a falling out with him quite, last year I had a bit of a falling out with him, and I don't like him anymore.
I saw the video for this and I went, beautiful, I want it, and then this arrived.
Wonderful from Jay Sankey, as performed by Jay in his original children's magic show, really. Yeah. This is one of the most commercial versions of the classic Professor's Nightmare ever produced. Instead of 3 dull pieces of white rope, Jay's version features 3 thick black ropes and white tips and a presentation about 3 magic wands. Yeah, it goes on and on. And let me show you what you get. This is your magic wand. Okay, so I'm just going to come in close so you can see that on the camera there. Yeah, it's pretty damn crap. I mean,
is that just gaffer tape?
It's masking tape.
It's masking tape. It's white masking tape. So you're going to be expected to cut your own rope out of it, which means you've got to get your masking tape. I mean, just you look at talking about magic wand out of that. It's just it's shocking. I mean, you're left to make up the lengths yourself. You can't even cut them to his lengths. You can't even seal the lengths, because that's going to, the moment you come out, that's going to start fraying and pulling apart. That's just going to look awful.
You wouldn't be able to get 3 lengths out of that. I'd probably get the long and the medium out, long and short.
If anyone wants this, the first person to say wonderful on an email will send this to you free of charge. You're going to have this, because I refuse to sell this shit. So first person to say wonderful, and that's wand-full on here, will get this, because I am not going to stock that in my shop. There you go.
I'll make a note of the name.
I was going to trash it and throw it away, but if somebody can make use out of it, somebody might want to teach their kid how to do a scapology with a rope or something. Bedroom rope for the missus.
Yeah.
Right, Danny Marsh, can you do a deal with Bill Abbott and Stock Olson opener, please? Do we even sell that?
I think he means Chicago opener, but Olsen opener? What's the Olsen opener?
I don't even know. Can you do a deal with Bill Abbott's... Oh, it's gone. Right, so I...
Bill Abbott.
Everyone's putting questions up. I'm losing the questions.
I've got them here if you want, boss.
I'm losing all these questions here because I've stopped putting the word wonderful in because loads of people are doing it, and I'm missing all these comments here. They're flying up too quick and I can't scroll back down. So right, Anthony. So Tony says he's picked up the. So he's ordered it already. Nigel Quinn, did you get the fadeaway deck? The show should be as long as you decide it to be. Can you go back on the questions on yours? I can't on mine.
How far back do you want me to go?
5 card opener, 5 card box. Is what they're talking about.
How much more can you scroll back? Because on there, the last comment is soon now saying the show should be as long as you decide. If it's too long, just turn it off. But yeah,
How far back do you want it?
Let's have a look. Okay,
that's the Sean Mack comment. Yeah.
Hour and a half, Tom Bracelet. It's not the length that matters. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good. I'm going to move this over here because I've lost basically. Once it goes off my screen here, I can't go back. So right. So there's that one. There's that one.
I'm just going to stop everyone from getting my card details real quick. Magicians.
Don't much. Can you do a deal with? Can we do a deal with the Bill Abbott? Yeah. I don't know what the Olsen opener is. I don't even know if we sell it. If you can clarify that.
It's a new release and it's called Olsen's Closer.
Olsen's Closer.
So I guess we'll have to look
Right,
at
yeah, we don't have it, unfortunately, so we can't do a deal if we don't have it. Nigel Quinn, pre-order Henry Harris, RD Insta, broken my cube, magic cherry, great visuals. I can just imagine that. Thank you, Nigel. Right, Mark Hall, 1 hour, 7 minutes, 12.5 seconds will be perfect, exactly. Good luck on that one. I know too long, but yeah, okay. Thomas Wander, an hour to an hour and a half. Okay, no need to put any more comments, guys. I get the idea now. You all want longer, so that we'll do an hour to an hour and a half if we can. Nigel Quinn, any thoughts on the latest NKTW Black Edition?
NKTW?
NKTW. No good in abbreviations, Nigel. If you can expand on that. Michael Cooley, can you do it for 3 hours, please? I wish I could. So yeah, Tony's ordered. Did we get the fadeaway decks in? No, I'm still
right. So the fadeaway deck, guys, we got a demo unit in. I was meant to learn that for you this week.
I'm too lazy.
Not lazy. I've actually gone and lost the deck. It was on my desk. It's poofed. So I'll find that for you eventually. I don't know why I'm holding that. I'll find that's
okay.
My defense mechanism.
Right, we'll get back to that one. Okay. Where is the miracle juice? Miracle juice, Mark, is here. Ready to go.
You knew somebody would ask about it.
No, I know my tea was going cold and I was thirsty.
That's got a good fizz.
Huh? That's a good fizz.
That is a good fizz. That's what I'm saying. It's a good fizz.
Oh yeah.
I'm impressed.
I make it a while. I know how to make it fizz. Okay, Charlie Robinson. I'll get the Paul Gertner DVD over to you this weekend. Okay, thank you, Charlie. Soon says thank you very much, Dave. Matt Keep, do you stock Venom Cube RD 360? And if so, which in your I can't speak today. Do you stock Venom Cube and RD 360? If so, which in your opinion is better? I don't really do cube magic, so I'm not a great person to do on this one. I know RD 360 we sell a lot of, and people love it. Venom Cube, what's the difference between
Venom Cube's the major one.
That's the gimmick though one, isn't it? That's the shell one.
That's the shell.
And RD 360 is right. Okay, yeah. So I do remember now. So one has the shell that you can turn as well, isn't it? The full shell.
That's the RD 360.
Yeah. See, Dean was a perfect person for this because Dean knew all the different Rubik's Cube versions, what they do. I've never been a Rubik's Cube person, so this is the Rubik's Dream, the 360. Right, so that's the shell that turns. Yeah, so the Rubik's 360 that turns all the way around like that, and is a shell that can come off entirely, I believe. Yep, can come off entirely. And the Venom Cube is the one
where you've got the shell match trick, so it's.
Oh, that one, yeah. Okay, right, I do know the difference. Yeah. Yeah, Venom Cube, 100%. Absolutely, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Venom Cube, much better, brilliant. Watching Dean dem that, if you go back a few lives, you can see Dean demming it, just lovely. It's, I mean, the Greg's one. What was the Rubicon? Rubicon was good, but this just kicks the arse out of Rubicon. So yeah, if I would get any of them, get the Venom Cube, 100%. Yeah, I do remember which one's which now.
If you're looking for something super easy with a Rubik's Cube, then that there, Enchanted Cube.
That has all been redone, isn't it? Because when Darryl did it, you just come in a bag.
Yep.
But yeah, very, very simple, this one. Don't mess it up, because it's a nightmare to put back if you do mess it up. But yeah, it is a good routine. You just got to move. You've got to remember one move, haven't you? Just kind of like that or something, and then you show it all but one side. Yeah. Anyway, what do I know about Rubiks? Right, have we got enough? No, I'm not caught up with here yet. So Gwillums, when I get to Gwillums, I'm caught up. Right. That's a lot of pulling off, says Sean Mann.
Can't remember what we were pulling off.
Just got to be aware of what you say there. Get things out of context, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Right, Mac Keep. Got roller for you this week. Lovely little effect. Thank you, Mac. I haven't really played around with it. I've seen the videos. Very nice. John Archer says Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, John. I hope you're well, buddy. Robert Van Buren. Where is your Christmas hat, Dave? I haven't got a Christmas hat because I don't own a Christmas hat. Nor does Cash, because that is not a Christmas hat. That's a Christmas change bag. So where's my Christmas change bag? Jason's got it. Jason's got one. Tony's just bought the other one. That's Cash's. No more. Oh, what a shame. Haven't got to wear one. Gwillem says hi from Malta. Oh, and I should have caught up on here now. Have I, almost. No. Guinea pig moment is superb. Says Gary. Ryan Adams. Hi. Have you watched the trailer for Ardy Insta? Yeah, we just talked about that as we started. Ryan, it's brilliant, isn't it? I mean, it just looks insane. Gerald says hi guys, watching from Norway. Any thoughts on Presents by G? Presents by G?
G Magic.
Come on, you guys are meant to be keeping on top of all this. You're the ones who are meant to be looking into the latest and greatest stuff coming out. I'm the one who builds it all. You look into the latest and greatest stuff. Write it down. We'll find out about it. We'll find out.
Presents by G Magic.
I think I've caught up in here again now. I can go back onto here. Right. Robert says, where is Bobo? Bobo's in a cage at the moment, Robert. So she was out, but she just wants to keep jumping on the tree and chewing all the shiny stuff and breaking the light. So she's in a cage at the moment.
Yeah, I got put in the cage early for doing the same.
Yeah, no, she's not hiding in the tree. She would be hiding in the tree if she could. Danny says, can you also do a deal with Bill Abbott? Oh, hang on, we said that one already.
We did that one.
Some of these get repeated for some reason, don't know why. Ryan says, hi, have you watched the trailer? Oh, these have been repeated. Which one? Norway.
I think we might have just scrolled up to.
No, it's not. No, sometimes they do this. They either repeat or they go in a different order between one and the other one. So, but we're back on here now. We should be good.
Yeah, cool.
John Archer says, that's what my wand looks like. What?
Bendy.
During the whole Wonderful.
Oh, right, okay.
I assume not with a hand on it, I don't know.
Andy Tingley says, shit, don't know what that's about. Maybe your magic, Cash.
It's always my magic.
Mark
Is it because
Paul,
I'm brown?
The late Wallet Boyce released the Magic Wand Professor's Nightmare years ago. He's yeah, shit. When he's saying shit, he's on about the Jay Sankey thing. Yeah. So it doesn't look like anybody actually wants it. Oh no, Mark Jakes does. So Mark Jakes is the first person. So yeah, if we can send it to Mark.
You spelled it wrong, Mark.
Oh, you did spell it wrong. Yeah. Now how funny? He's probably the only person who wants it.
You know what? We'll let him have both.
We only got the one, have we?
We've got two.
Oh, we got two.
We've got
okay,
two.
Well, let's do it to Seb Farr as well then. Because Seb Farr was the next person, but Seb spelled it correctly.
First person was.
So Mark Jakes, Mark Will Jakes, and Seb Farr. Guys, I presume you've ordered with us before, but if you haven't ordered and you don't have an account, send us your address and we'll send those off.
That's either through Facebook or info@propdog.co.uk. info.propdog.com.
Right. Seb Farr, Sean Mack, Charlie Rob. Sorry, Charlie, you were just too late, mate. Michael Cooley, just too late. Sorry, guys. The other ones would just beat you to it. So send it to Otia. What's Otia? Don't know what Otia is. Unless you meant Otar, because Otar would explode it, really, wouldn't you, Otar? Right. Let's get on with this. So wonderful. Yeah, no more wonderfuls, guys. Mark Paul says the late. Oh no, we've done that. That's repeated again. Ottar to burn. Yeah, he does mean Ottar. Yeah, someone to Ottar to get him to blow up. Graham Tierney, wonderful. Too late, unfortunately. Jason, Bill's 5-card opener.
Is that what they meant by
the mistake over the Olsons?
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Apparently, the Olsons opener is actually a separate new thing.
Okay, right, no problem. Right, stupid autocorrect. Jason says, and 5-card box. Right, great opener, Jason. I use it with I use it with his box. Danny Marsh. It's a new release, and it's not, and it's amazing. It's called Olsen's Closer. Sorry, open Right, okay, there we've done all that. Oh, I see. It was reviewed on the Wizard product review. Thanks for that, Michael. Right, Walter says, thanks, Dave. Just remembered, did not buy it from you, but would like to know price for upon date strips or when they'll be listed on the page. Now, Walter, even if you didn't buy it from us, then we'll still honour it. So if you have one and you bought it from someone else, just let us know. I mean, we trust you as a customer anyway, so we'll just send you one. But anyone else who's bought a credit card fraud internationally and they want the new international version, just email us in and we will sort that out for you. In fact, Cash will sort it out for you Monday, won't you, Cash?
I will indeed.
There you
Just make sure you email
Danny
us.
Marsh says it's only on Bill's site. Check it out. Ah, I see. Yeah, a lot of Bill Abbott stuff is only available through Bill himself. Now, I spoke with Bill in Florida at the Genie convention and asked if we can get a load of his stuff, and he said he'd email me back, but he's a really busy man and he doesn't, and you've got to email him 5 or 6 times. So we will ask him again about the other stuff and see if we can get that in as well. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, but he certainly doesn't release a lot of his stuff through Murphy's Magic, the main supplier or distributor, should I say. Alistair Bryan, G to join you. Hi, I just joined you. Thanks for great service this week. Alistair, you're most welcome. Alistair, your pad has gone off to print, and when it comes back, we will make it all for you and get Jason to drop it off. Turner Watch, says Nigel Quinn.
Okay, yeah, we saw this, and tell us what you want to know, Nigel, because we know the minimal about it, but we've seen what it does.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Do we sell it?
We don't sell it, no.
Have we ever sold it? Have we thought about selling it? Have we looked into selling it?
I've wanted to. We can discuss that afterwards. It's quite an awesome product.
It's expensive, though, isn't it?
Very expensive.
Right. Peter Burkett says, "What's in it?" Now, do you mean my kombucha, or do you mean the Black Magic Wand, or what? If you mean this, then this is kombucha, which is a fermented green tea. I make it from Sencha green tea, and it's fermented for a week. Anaerobically, and then it's fermented for a further week aerobically, and then I put ginger and turmeric and lemon in it, and it is amazing, very healthy, full of live bacteria and cultures. If you meant the rope, I'm sorry, I've just bored you with all that stuff. Robbie Danson, are you demoing magic fishing? Right, we were going to be demoing it, but we've had such a crazy busy week, no one's had a chance to learn it well enough to demo, is that right?
Yeah.
Because you said you weren't really happy doing it fully and would rather wait till next week.
I'd rather wait for next week for you guys. If you guys are okay with that, I will do it justice and not lose this one.
We do know that it works.
We know it works. It works beautifully. I just it's because basically Jason was practicing this one, and I had a day or two to go over this and go. I'll learn it and do it, and I'm lazy.
Right, Soon is asking if I'll be restocking the extra large Bonsalopes. If there's enough call for them soon. The reason we're out and they've not been restocked is there's only really 2 people who buy them, yourself and Martin Sanderson, and a couple of customers occasionally buy them. So if enough people want them, I'll get more in, but I can't just order a couple of hundred or a couple of thousand. I've got to order like 20,000, and they do have a shelf life, and we found that well over half the stock I end up having to throw away because we just had them too long, they're going off. So if more people want the extra large Bonsalopes, let me know, get in touch and we'll get some. Other than that, it's just too expensive to produce, a couple hundred at a time. The price would almost double if I was just making a couple of hundred, which is no good for you guys. Anthony Tyra says, are you going to stock Wow Money and Wow Cube? Okay.
Wow Cube.
Yeah, good on me. Amazing.
Awesome. I love this.
Right, Wow Money is the Illusionist one. And we will stock it as soon as Illusionists release it for wholesale. So when they get a new product in, they don't want to release it to wholesale where they make less money. They want to release it just exclusively by themselves, make the maximum money, and when all the sales die down, then they release it out to shops like us, who will then have a new kind of lease of life on it. But they want to make sure that they sell as many as they can themselves before they let us have it. So as soon as it's available for wholesale, we will get it. The Cube, Wow Cube, that's a Murphy's product, isn't it? Now, it's just come in. We went to order some, but Murphy's are already out of stock. Now, we didn't even know about this. No one even mentioned to us that this was out. Murphy's usually send us an email saying something new is coming. They didn't do that, so by the time we found out about it, they're already sold out. But we've reserved more, haven't we? We've reserved more, so as soon as it's available again, which I believe is in the first week or 2 of December, then we'll have it in. And it is amazing. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It does look good. Nigel Quinn has put a link there to Henry Harris's site. Thank you for that. Right, Katie Hall, still waiting till Facebook decides to promote to top fan. Katie, I've had a word with Facebook. You know, I've sent them threatening letters, and I said, look, make Katie a top fan, or else I'm going to basically kill Facebook, and they haven't got back to me. Don't know why. Well, I seem to be blocked from a lot of places now. Junior Rodriguez says, finally made it to a live. You guys are great. Thank you, Junior. Very kind, and welcome to the PropDog Live. Hey. Say hello.
Hello.
There you go.
Wait, I've got to do the signature.
Oh, God, here we go. Sorry, Junior, but this is a
You
thing.
get one with a Christmas hat.
A thing. You've seen the pre-recorded ones. You know what he does. There we go. Finally made it to a live. You're great, he says. Right, anyway, there, Danny Marsh. I think you need to get a few of us as spotters finding new magic along the dog theme. Fetchers.
Ooh, actually, yeah.
Yep, you can be a doggy. There's a joke there, isn't it? A dogging fetcher or something, if you like. Isn't fetching the thing with a hamster in a toilet roll or something? I think that's what we call
what?
it.
I don't know what you're going with. That,
Wait.
You know that hamster thing?
one of those parties.
Who was the famous person that was... Some famous person was accused of something like that. But yeah, I think that's what they call it.
Funny
Fetching.
start.
Are you talking about?
Hamster,
Are
that
you
was-
talking
No, not that
about
one. There's the...
Backdoor magic.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think what you're referring to is something called felching. It's completely
Oh, it's
different.
felching, is it?
Felching is something completely different.
I don't watch as much porn as you do, so
It's
you know.
a lot weirder.
Fetchers, felchers. I get these things mixed up. I don't watch that kind of stuff, so you know.
I'll explain what it means afterwards.
Yeah.
My apologies for those of you who knows what it means. For those of you
Right.
who don't know what it means, don't Google it. Your parents will tell you off.
Julia says, can we demo a good bunny production? Unfortunately, we don't have any bunnies or any real methods for production here. I mean, we've got a bunny cage somewhere, which I've swapped Bobo for a bunny before.
We
but
have something
Yeah.
awesome, which is
I mean, to be honest, the best bunny production would be something. If you were going to do a bunny production, let me just see. Let's just improvise here.
best bunny production. 3D rabbits. Terrible jokes.
If you were going to produce a bunny with a top hat, I need a bit of rope, a bit of Jay Sankey cut
A
rope.
little Jay Sankey.
If I was going to produce, what can be our bunny today? What can we got that can be a bunny?
You've got 3D rabbits if you want one of those.
Something as a bunny.
Stick Bobo in there.
If I was going to do a bunny production, what we got? We got. Let's have something here. Let's just say this cup is going to be our bunny production. There we go. The best kind of bunny production you're going to want to get is to have some sort of setup where the bunny is kind of like that. Okay, you hold that in place, Cash, like that, and then you're pretty much going to come up with a hat like this. I mean, I'm just improvising here as we go, and then you're just going to kind of come up like that, and then just reach in and grab your bunny from the hat or something like that. But that's the best and easiest kind of bunny production. There are loads. I mean, the idea is if you have something in a silk. So let's say, in fact, let's do a silk or something.
So, I've got a black one here.
Yeah, Lou. You kind of wrap something in a silk like this as well, and that will be your bunny in there, kind of hanging on the back over there. And then you're going to show your hat, and as you pick up your hat like this, you're just going to pick the bunny up into it, and then you can reach in and produce the bunny that way. So that's the most simple way of producing a bunny if you're going to do it. My Christmas hat.
It works.
Doesn't really work, does it? No. Right, so there we are. That's about the best I can do, I'm afraid, Junior. So yeah, it's not something we really we do here. Right, Seb Farr says, yay, cheers chaps. Katie Hall, Fetchers, I love that. Rennie from Florida says, hi from Miami. Andy Tingley was late to Wonderful, that's wonderful. Wonderful. Michael Cooley, what's with the red thing on the shelf with the question marks? What red thing on the shelf with the question marks? What red thing on the shelf with the question marks? Can you see that on the camera? Question mark? Oh, over there, these.
Oh, get
well, yeah.
Right, yeah, these.
These were donated to the shop, so somebody decided to donate a load of boxes and thought maybe we can use them with magic. Yes, we have these, and we figured maybe we'll use them in a trick. In fact, I tell you what, let's give something away. Right?
Rabbit out of a hat.
Rabbit out of a hat. Okay. Should we give something away? Should we put a present in this?
Actually, yeah, we could do these as a giveaway. We've got 6.
No, because we'd have to work out. Because look what happened last time. We do this. We get them to choose a box. We'll get a ton of things up there, and then we'll have to work through and
Right.
We'll think of a way to use these in a giveaway. That's why I said yes to having these, because he put a load of stuff in. And if you're watching, Kevin, by the way, thank you. But yeah, I had no use for a lot of the stuff, but these I thought we can use them for something. So but we'll do a giveaway using these at some point, and somebody will guess a box or something or win a prize. We'll figure something out. Right, okay. Bit of research needed doing on that. But that's what they are, Michael. Right, Ottar says, always ready for creative destruction of shit tricks. Ottar, I keep forgetting, my friend. I've got to send you some stuff to trash. We really have. I mean, I'll try and get something crap in that I can send you, and you can just, do what you do best with it. That would just be so much fun. We'll make a big feature of it. Will Alex's multiplying moped routine be ready anytime soon? How do you know he's got a moped?
Someone's been bragging.
Turner Watch is not wholesale. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. That's why we haven't got a Turner Watch. Thanks, Jason. See, Jason is handy being there. No drink, Peter Burkett. No drink. What's that on about?
About the kombucha.
Ah.
Yeah, but what does he mean, no drink?
Where is it?
About your drink, not about the drink.
They probably couldn't see it behind the Christmas tree.
Right. Junior, can you demo recommend a good bunny production that is not a bunny box? Oh, no, said that again. Yeah, that's probably the best I can recommend. But I'm sure a lot of people out there, especially someone like Mark Paul, will know if there's any good resources for producing bunnies. I haven't read many books like it, but there we go. Right, Jason says Richard Gere. What's Jason on about Richard Gere? Jason, what are you on about?
Probably answering Junior's question. I don't know.
Possibly. Sean Mack, dog poo scooper could be a dog magic searcher. Okay, right, so we caught up with this. Right, what's next on the, what we're going to talk about next? So
we've got Penetrating Match.
Penetrating Matchbox. Okay, so this is one of the little classics, been around for years. We've talked about them on the lives before. The old object for a matchbox, and there are quite a few good versions out there. There's a couple of terrible versions. So the original one we were selling, I think it was a Mr. Magic product. It was pretty pants. In fact, we've got one up there, haven't we? The original one. And it had the kind of crisscrosses on there. And then, if you remember the other version, this was the original version, Mr. Magic. And didn't like that at all. In fact, come on in, Jason. Come on in. That's why Jason. Alex, you look so much like Jason. So, yeah, that was the original version. It was kind of alright, but I didn't like that too much. And then there was a version that came out like this. I've got an original Davenport's one from about 30 years ago. And you may remember it, the bit slides out there and you put the matchbox through, clip those in. They were really good. We managed to get some more of those in stock from a supplier, but they've now run out. We've been searching for a new one, and this is the new one here. This one doesn't open this way. This one opens like that. So there's your block on that one, and if you look at it, it does look amazing. You cannot see a single join on there. So a bit like a miniature version of Industrial Revelation, if you know what that is. So we've just got a few more of those in. As soon as the really good ones come back in, we will stock those again. But as I said, they've been unavailable for some time at the moment, and we can't get those in. But these will do in the meantime. How much are they, Cash?
I've got one exactly like that I got many moons ago, and no one's ever questioned it.
Yeah, no, they are great.
It's worked brilliantly.
So a few of you may know Bear. Bear is the one where you write something on the arm and you put your soot or your powder or talcum powder or dandruff or whatever you want to put on it. It's been quite popular. They've now made a mini version. So you have your mini Bear over there, and for whatever reason they provide you this little keyring. It's a bill holder, waterproof bill holder that you're meant to put your money in to keep it waterproof. But I'm presuming, haven't read the instructions yet, but I'm presuming that's to put any kind of powder or soot you want to do to reveal your prediction. So that is Bear Mini. Just thought I'd show you that. That's just come back in. That's a new product, and yeah, it's not bad. Does what it says on the box. It's pretty cool, although I do prefer the real Sharpie version. I don't like going between Sharpies and having a big one and a small one. Alex, are you ready to do your thing?
I can talk about the book all day.
Yeah.
$25.99 for the Matchbox.
$25.99. There you go. Right. So Alex is going to come in and talk about Pure Imagination, I believe. Pure Imagination.
You certainly am.
So,
hi everyone. This is Pure Imagination.
Come on, Willy Wonka.
Scott Robinson's Pure Imagination. It's by Vanishing Ink, and I've had the pleasure of having it for the last few days, and quite frankly, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful book. It's pretty much like the Scarlett Johansson of books.
Lovely colour on it.
It's lovely, it's beautiful, and I am a bit of a book guy, but I don't like learning from books too much because they're a pain. They're a pain, they shut up when you want to read what you're doing, you're trying to figure out
Sit there with one hand.
Yeah, exactly. And you're trying to figure out your fourth finger from your index finger from your third finger all the time. But this, I reckon this book is better than a DVD.
Why would you say that?
Because 8 lays flat, that's the best fast forward and rewind you can get.
Yeah.
Look at the photos. There's
Really
four.
good, yeah.
There's,
Show 'em.
look at that. Okay, and it's like that per trick. So there's basically about 45, 46 tricks and 740 photos.
Do we know how much it is?
Is
I'll find
50 odd pounds.
Let's have a look.
But what you're getting there, so I mean, compared to a DVD that you pay £30 for, and you get 10 tricks on it, this you don't need a machine to watch it on. It's got.
What kind of effects are in it? Is it all cards? Is it other stuff?
It's a mixture
Cards,
of it's a
coins.
mixture of cards and coins. Some use gimmicks, but not very many. Card gimmicks are the basic ones that you might have, or that you can make yourself. Coin gimmicks is pretty much copper, silver, and a shell. You got some self-working, couple of self-workers, which are really good. Semi-automatic ones, I'd say. Brilliant card to pocket that's semi-automatic that I might try on you, Dave, actually, because it's brilliant, really good thinking. And then you've got some slightly more challenging stuff, but it's all really, really commercial. I went through it. I went through as many tricks as I can, with my cards in my hands or my coins in my hands. And if I was ever a little bit stuck, you can always go back or see the same photograph. And unlike when I remember doing Royal Road or Bobo's, where you lose your place and you don't know what they're talking about, and this is brilliant, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful.
And it's $54.99.
$54.99. So he goes back and does some classic tricks as well. So he's got Doc Daly's in here. He's got a couple of versions of that. Lots of card pockets. Willy Wonka. And if you go on, there's a little download of Pure Imagination, and the trailer for that shows 3 of his effects that are in this book. I don't think they're the best ones. There are a lot of really good visual, not too difficult magic in it, and it's really easy to follow. Honestly, if anyone's used to DVDs and they've been scared of books, this is a real game changer.
Cool.
It's
Anyone wants to
absolutely,
play books?
it's absolutely amazing.
And it's Vanishing Ink. And Vanishing Ink have been producing some amazing books over the last few years. They've really nailed it when it comes to books.
Yeah,
And if
it's-
it's simply a collector, that looks amazing sitting on your shelf.
If
It
this is the
does,
way
yeah.
forward, I mean, look at that. It's just every page just has
I like
an
the way
ounce of super clear photos.
he wears a purple suit in all the photographs, and the book is purple as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I'm
that's
guessing his
dedication.
Yeah. Oh, this. Oh no, yeah. This bill me. I was looking at this. This is a brilliant load of a purse like that. It's just genius. So he does a lot of spellbound, where you take some coins out of a purse, you spellbind it with the note, and they transpose back into the purse. It's not difficult at all.
That is
Effect.
actually
Scott
quite-
places a dollar bill in a coin purse and holds 4 quarters at his fingertips. He then causes the bills and coin to change places.
Super clean. The spectator gets to take the coins out of the purse in the end. Brilliant and very easy.
Cool.
All without a quiver.
Very easy.
Thank
so,
you
yeah,
for that.
There you go.
Awesome.
I might put it back in my bag rather than the shelf.
Right. Okay.
Just not going to see it ever again. It's our only copy.
Charlie
now.
Robinson says, worst Scamsminds trick and why? I have one that I've
Go
done.
on.
I did a review on this. What would you say?
What worse sounds mine?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Where to begin?
Yeah, I'd agree.
That Egyptian ink was rubbish,
no.
wasn't it? That one you're getting out?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting at, yeah.
Yeah.
To me, that is the worst one ever. Why? Well, one, when you watch a trailer, what you're doing is complete bullshit. All you're getting with it is a tiny, I shouldn't really tell you this, but I'm just going to save you money. You're just going to get a tiny disc of clear acetate, like a bit of clear polythene, and you're going to hold that over the coin while you get them to sign it, and they're meant to believe they're signing a coin and not a bit of clear plastic held over the coin. And then you're going to make the signature disappear from one and add on disappear and reappear on another coin. So basically, you're just going to put the coin somewhere and then put that disc on top of another coin, and it's just crap. It's like they thought, right, we need to make some money. Let's quickly think of something. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, okay, whack that together. Let's charge them 30 quid and let's rave about it. Make a really good video. Fake the video so everyone will buy it, and then
As
yeah,
you do with
that'll get us a few £1,000 or whatever. Yeah, it's just shite. I mean, my review of it was straight up in the bin. Somebody out there might want it, but I wouldn't recommend it. So absolutely crap. That is the one I hate pretty much the most. Although there are a few other ones that people have moaned about. The foam one. What's the foam one?
That's case.
No, the vanishing foam one. I forget what it's called. Flash. I can't remember what it's called, but the vanishing phone one, Flashy, I think it's called, or something like that. Yeah, Flashy. So basically, you've got a mobile phone, and you make the phone vanish, and all you get with it is a really, really bad bit of elastic. I mean, really bad. A cheap suction cup for a bathroom and a safety pin. So basically, what they're saying is you attach it with a pull and make it vanish. The problem is, any phone has too much weight for this thing, so it doesn't vanish like that. It drops down and swings back. Here we are.
Earlier.
Yeah. So yeah, come on in. This is what you're paying for, Flashy, right? The worst elastic you can imagine. It's not even very powerful. A safety pin and that. And you try and make a phone vanish with that. You may get it right 1 in 20 times. You may just about be able to make it vanish. And if the camera angle is in the right position, it may look alright. Seriously unlikely. You're certainly not going to get away with it live. And it certainly looks nothing like it does in there. But yeah, their bad ones just go on and on. That's the Matchbox penetration. Can you put that aside there?
Yes.
So those are the worst Scamsminds tricks. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're doing social media and you're happy to do a bit of fakery, then you can probably get away with it. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. And I don't recommend it to anyone in the shop. I'd put more people off buying that than you can possibly imagine.
I mean, one of the main reasons why I don't really like Scamsminds is just the whole fact of every single box they go, contact us before you go on TV.
Yeah, it's not, but it's the fact that Scamsminds, they
overhype their product.
They don't just overhype it. They bullshit. They con you. You know, they show you a trailer and say, "Here, look at this," and then you get it and you can't do that one. What's the one with the corner bit that falls through the card? That came out. One of the more recent.
Enlarge. No, not enlarge. Not enlarge.
The one where you got like a corner chair and it just the centre of it falls through. It's completely faked on the trailer. You cannot do what they show in that opening move. I mean, you can do something similar, and admittedly, the trick wouldn't be too bad, but they just completely bullshit you. And I mean, if it wasn't in a niche cottage industry like we are now, trading standards would eat them alive for doing that. I mean, you saw an advert on TV for a stereo that does all this stuff, but when you get it, it doesn't do any of it. Only in Magic can they get away with it. Right, Mark Paul says, I know it's a box, but don't knock a draw box for rabbit production. You'll be surprised the reaction you get. Well, thanks, Mark. And Junior, top tip there by a very knowledgeable Mark Paul. Tom Brace, I've been doing Rubicon for a couple of years and was looking to upgrade mine as it's a little damaged now. Should I stick with Rubicon and move to the Venom Cube? That's got to be down to you, Tom, really. If you see Venom Cube, watch the trailer. It's just brilliant. I mean, it kicks the arse out of Rubicon, and you haven't got to slide the gimmick across. You haven't got to sit there and you know, cough or just turn around. Yeah, you're literally just showing the side of it. It's so good. But I mean, if you're getting away with Rubicon, no one ever questions it, then you know, don't worry about it. Don't change it until it completely breaks. Is that someone downstairs? Can you have a look at it, Alex? So yeah, no, my advice is keep Rubicon if it's working, and if you want to upgrade and you've got the money, then go ahead with Venom. So, right, always use this. There. Hello.
Yeah.
You don't have the mind. You can come in. You're early. He's not meant to be here till Monday.
Oh, wait. There's Yeah.
Does he know you're here?
Should we do a live presentation?
Should we do a live presentation?
Yeah.
Let's do a live presentation of this.
Come
Come on in.
No, do you know what?
Come on. Well, I'll move the camera so I'll see you anyway.
Thanks.
Tony, look who's here. That's for Tony.
Fabulous, thank you. But that's for me.
That's for you.
Tony,
Tony, I thought it was for you.
I've got 2 magic parties this weekend.
Oh,
That's me
there you
sorted.
go. Right.
Thank you very much. I'll see you in a second, Tony. I forgot my phone.
Right. See you later.
Oh,
Did he up here? Did you? Yeah, he said pick up from the store, but he probably paid. Oh, cash will sort out. I've got the cash. Just see if it's paid. Yeah, you just see if it's paid. It's fine. Right. Yeah, Peter Burkett says, always use Bear. Brilliant. Thank you for the review there, Peter. It's always good to hear. Paul Sunderland says, looks like it will stand out on your shelf. What are we on about there?
The book.
Oh, the book. Yeah. That will shine in there. It's like a glittery. You couldn't see it on the camera very well, but it's like a glittery kind of purple. It's amazing. David Walsh, books and magazines, learn the tricks without pictures, less people know them. Yeah, that's a good call, but also if you learn it without pictures, you also put in your own performance style in it, where if you watch it from a DVD, then you're going to be performing that in very much the same style as the person who's showing you. Andy Tigley, worst Scamsminds trick is any trick that begins from A to Z. Yep. Peter Burkett, blow it up. I did actually blow up Flashy. If you go to YouTube or even Facebook and type in PropDog Review Flashy, I do blow it up. But not the Egyptian ink, that was just crushed up. Gary Sumter, just arrived. Are there any Black Friday deals somewhere? Unfortunately, not at the moment, Gary. We may do a Boxing Day deal on our own products, but we can't afford to do any really for Black Friday on most of the stuff here. And it's just been too busy to organise as well. It takes a lot of organisation to get the deal ready, and we've got to make sure we have enough staff to cover it as well. So right, Davis West says, sorry, shut up late. Have you guys talked about Razor Wallet from Penguin Magic? No, we haven't.
We haven't actually got it in, have we?
No,
spoke about it last
yeah, because we haven't done a penguin order.
Yeah.
No, as soon as we get it in, we will talk about it. But yeah, we don't do a penguin order as regular because we've got to order a large amount to make it worthwhile on the shipping and the.
We did briefly touch upon it last week.
Oh, you got down there, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys told me to remind you today about Deming Razor Wallet. Yeah, we will keep it on the board. We got a board with all our notes on that we keep there for all the live notes. We'll keep it on there, and as soon as we get it back in stock, we will do it, Davis. We promise you. We will not let you down. Danny Marsh, hearing good stuff about Scamsminds open switch though. Could it be a rare Scamsmind product? Well, Danny, they do occasionally produce some really good stuff. The Vanishing Ring box was amazing. Vapor was good as long as it was reliable, and it wasn't reliable, which is a bit of a shame. Silent Assistant, that's a pretty good product. In fact, it's a really good product. And what's the other one? Trace is another good one. So they do produce a few good effects. A few other ones are okay, but it's just the amount of crap and the way they sell it is just ridiculous. So
I mean, anything to card, anything to box. Where is it?
oh yeah, the Sharpie, Vanishing Sharpie was pretty good as well.
Vanishing Sharpie was
Yeah, that was
good.
pretty
There was the any deck to anything that I like because it's pretty swish, basically self-working, and a child could do that one. Yeah, but then the rest of it's just ugh.
Yeah, too much crap. Take your time, Scamsminds. You know, don't release 10 a month. Just release one every 3 or 4 months and make sure it's something good, and you get a better name and more people will buy your stuff.
And we won't keep slating you.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we
right. Michael Brimmer, funny enough, says, love the honest reviews. Brilliant stuff. Now, we are always honest, Michael. If something is crap, we will tell you it's crap. The thing is, I tend to weed out a lot of the shit, excuse the language, before it gets here nowadays. So we can tell by the trailer it's either going to be good or bad, hopefully. Sometimes certain trailers, like Scamsminds one, sometimes get past us and we think, wow, that's got to be worth checking out, and we get it in, and it is shit, but we still got it. But then we either trash it or we give it away free or something. Well, like the Jay Sankey ropes, there's no way I was going to sell those in my shop. That's just too bad to sell. I mean, I can deal with selling Egyptian ink because we only have one in stock. We have a warning on the website telling you how crap it is, and somebody might be able to use it for a social media video. Would that wonderful?
Nah.
Nah. Right, sound's gone, guys, says Peter Burkett. I've got sound, says Sean Mack. So hopefully, Peter, it's just your computer. Maybe just try pressing refresh and that'll work. Will you send a fadeaway deck? Oh, so will you sell a fadeaway deck?
I'll have a word with Jason on Monday, see if we can order some in, because I want to get it in. I like the effect for what it is. It's swishy. We've spoken about it.
I do remember. Yeah. It looked alright. Yeah, it looked alright.
I like it. I think it will.
Why didn't we get it in the first place, or did we get some when they went?
I think they sent us a demo unit. We had to play about with it, and I'm just.
Oh, that's the one you've lost, isn't it?
That's one I've lost.
Okay, is it available yet? Is it been released yet or not?
The 28th, I think. They're on pre-sale.
They're on pre-sale, but they're not in. Right.
No.
Okay. Yeah. We'll get some in. Don't worry. We'll get some in. Davis West says, what's the best Lewis de Matos DVD set? Right, best Lewis de Matos DVD set. So we have Allegro, Bravura, Extreme, Daniel Ortiz, Kayfabe, John Finn Legacy, Dennis Byrne, Magic on Tap, Ridiculous, Unreal by Joshua J, Lopez and Tamarez, and Lap as well. I really liked Lap, but I liked it more because it's Magic Porn. It just appealed to me. But as general content, it wasn't maybe as good if you're not into lapping.
I know a few people that swear by Bravura.
Bravura is very, very good, yeah. With Paul Daniels, that's one of the best ones. My favourite, though, is definitely Ridiculous. But I must admit, I haven't yet seen Allegro. I haven't seen Daniel Ortiz. I haven't seen Fabe and I haven't seen Legacy. So, but yeah, ridiculous. If I was going to buy one and knowing what I know, I'd definitely buy Unreal. No, sorry, I'd definitely buy Ridiculous first, Bravara second, and Unreal third.
I've seen a little bit of the Mario Lopez. Now, I've got a lot of friends that just smoke anyway, so it's a case of I've wanted to learn cigarette magic for a while, and that routine there, when I saw that, I went, yeah, need to learn that.
Yeah.
So the Mario Lopez one, beautiful. I might look into getting another one in for the store. Which one's that one? Juan Tamariz? Yeah, we've got that one as well. I'm not sure what's on that one. Some people have said it's good. Mixed feelings about that one from the 3 people that have spoken to me about it.
I don't think this is one of the. No, I thought this was one of the Lewis Matos ones. It's not. They all look pretty much similar.
They basically do. It's just
they all look similar, but yeah, I don't think that is. So based on that, the Dennis Burr and Daniel Ortiz ones are not Lewis Matos. Okay, but yeah, but they're all really good. They're so well filmed as well. He's got this most amazing studio he films it all in. Brilliantly done.
Magic on Tap I really like, by the way, although it isn't Louis DeMatteis.
Magic on Tap. I haven't seen that.
It's brilliant.
Right. David Walsh. Much agreed about learning from books over DVDs. Charlie Robinson. Need more reviews the PropDog way. Yeah, I mean, what a lot of shops do, they get, you know, a new product comes in and they'll say, oh, that looks great, we'll get 10 or 20 of those in, and they'll get it, and then they'll go, it's not that good.
We'll tell everyone
we've got 10 copies, what do? We'll just review it and say it's good, and they'll buy, and off you go. What do they know? And that builds mistrust. You don't really trust that person or that shop or the reviewer so much. So yeah, for us, it's important for us to keep our customers happy. We're a cottage industry. There's only so many customers out there. If you start pissing customers off or lying to them, they're going to remember it and they're going to go elsewhere. And we're not like, you know, Marks and Spencers or Tesco's. We haven't got 44 million potential customers out there. We've only got a couple of thousand. So treat them like gold, because without them, we won't exist. So yeah, be honest, and you know, if need be, if something's crap, throw it away. Tell them it's crap and lose money. I would rather lose money any day on an order than lose a customer. Right, Gary Sumter, fair enough. RE no Black Fridays. Can't say I blame you. Yeah, it's a real shame, because we did one last year and the year before, and we made so much money. It was great, and then I had to reorder everything and realise it cost me far more to reorder it all than actually made. You know, I'm a magician, a maker. I'm not a businessman, and you know, I soon realised that Black Friday sales are only good if you've got a lot of excess stock you want to get rid of. But because we don't really hold a lot of shit excess stock, I would rather give our excess stock away as a competition or prize to you guys and sell it off cheap. And if I do a sale on the Murphy stuff, the only stuff Murphy's put on our Black Friday sale is the crap. And I wouldn't want to get that in just to sell to you guys. So the good stuff, we just can't afford it. And the only other thing is to sell our own stuff at a discount. But because it's so expensive to have a walk-in brick and mortar magic shop, especially in London, our own stuff is the only stuff that's keeping us alive. That's what's making our profit to keep it alive. So if we sell all that cheap, then you know we risk losing the shop. So it's a catch-22. But there are certain products we might be able to do a little bit of a discount on for Boxing Day, but it won't be much. Probably only 10-15% on. If we ever go internet only and move out in the sticks and have a cheaper place, yeah, we'll do massive sales, because we'll make a lot more than 10%. You find a lot of these shops like Saturn Magic that are run from somebody's home, they're the people that will make more profit. They haven't got the staff, the insurances, all the other bits and bobs we have to pay, so they'll make far more profit, so they can do these deals. And also you find certain shops are linked with Murphy's, so they're automatically showing you what is ever on the Murphy's automated system. So if Murphy's do this Black Friday deal, it'll automatically show on their computers, so you'll get their deals. But the Murphy's Black Friday deals, as I said, they're usually going to be stuff that nobody wants anyway. That's the reason I put it on sale, because I've got so many, because no one buys it. Anyway, right, what are the qualities that make up a good magic company? Honesty, Davis, just honestly, just don't bullshit your customers. If they come in and said, oh, what's that? And if you go, oh, it's brilliant, and they buy it and they walk out and it's not, then they won't be back. So what's one of the first things I said to you when I come in the shop, didn't I? I said, if you don't like it, tell the customer you don't like it. It's your personal view, but don't, whatever you say, oh, what's that like? Oh, that's good. What's that like? Oh, that's good. What's that like? That's good. Be honest. If it's good, tell them it's good. If it's crap, tell them it's crap.
I've had customers in store where I'm literally talking to a product about them and they go, what do you think? And I'm just grimacing. I'm pulling that face from like, and they're like, would Dave be happy about you? I'm like, Dave would be happy that I'm being honest with you guys.
Yeah.
That's it. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. At least we're not losing you guys. We'd rather keep you guys happy. That's our goal. Yeah, without you, we're not here.
A customer who wants to buy a 100 quid product, the shit. And if he walks out of here with a £10 product, right, I'm happy because he'll be back and he'll spend that £100 eventually over the next few years.
Yeah.
But if he walks out with a £100 product, goes home, opens it up and goes,
They sold me a lemon.
that's crap, I ain't going back there again. I can't trust their advice. I feel you got buyer's remorse, and the moment you've got buyer's remorse, you've got a sinking feeling. Next time you go back, I'm going to end up with something shit. I want people to leave here going, wow, that was great. Yeah, what a good experience. I'll be back. So yeah, that's what makes a good magic company. Oh, and knowledge helps.
That would give you tea and coffee when you come in.
Or kombucha.
Or kombucha.
Scamsminds ring box was amazing. The only good one I have seen. Yeah, it is good. And guess what? They don't do it anymore. Why? Why your best product that you sell, you don't do it anymore. You discontinue with it. It's just... that's what makes a bad magic company. Bad Scamsminds. Bad. Danny Marsh, Jay Sankey's at Blackpool. Can I have the ringside seats to the Bonsall VT? Yeah, so what this is, Danny... so I was on the... I lectured at Blackpool about 3 or 4 years ago, and Jay was there. We had a good old chat, and we had a bit of a buddy, you know, behind the scenes before we got on close up, and then as we did the magic dating, we chatted again then, and we got on well. Thought great. Anyway, I sell a laser cut deck, right? So it's a deck that you can do for Jay Sankey's Inner Flash. So if you buy Inner Flash, which is discontinued now, you can only get it directly from Jay himself, nowhere else. If you buy that deck, the deck for Inner Flash will last you maybe, you know, 2 months, and after that it just becomes too crap and you've got to make your own deck again. And it's really hard to make your own deck because you've got to sit there with the craft knife, cut holes in or punch holes in if you want a perfect circle, but you can't get them. So I'm providing a laser cut deck with the holes in that you can use for that, as well as other things, as well as squares or triangles or anything you want to do, whether you want to put business cards in a deck or a receiver. I was selling these and he went apeshit at me, and he was like, you can't sell my trick, you can't. I said, I'm not selling you a trick, Jay, I'm selling this. Whole argument went back and forth. So look, okay, what about I buy the trick from you, okay, to sell in my shop? You haven't even got to send me the trick, right? I'll make all the decks themselves. Just send me the instructions in the bag and I will sell your trick for you, and I'll give you money for it far more than you'll make by anything else. You're like, don't just stop selling my trick, and blah, blah, blah. And he just went on and on and on, and I, yeah, just in the end, just forget him. But I'm still selling the laser cut deck, but I'm not putting the words Inner Flash because before it said it can be used for things like Inner Flash. I've just taken that off now, and if he doesn't like it, tough. I'm just selling a laser cut deck. So that's the Jay Sankey thing. Come on, Jay. Anytime.
Oh, wicked advice with a lot of people.
Funny thing is actually, when I was at the the Magic Live this year at the convention, I was working out in the gym every morning, and the first morning he turned up, I'm in the gym, he walks in, and I'm sitting there working out, he starts working out next to me, and he hasn't got a clue, I haven't got a single idea who I am. He's just working. I didn't say anything to him, I just wanted to punch him, but yeah. He's just sitting there working out right next to him. I'm just sitting there giving him dirty eyes. You know.
Probably thought you were checking him out.
Oh, I just want to go. And he's the fun one to talk, because all he does now, his life, he doesn't do much magic anymore. He doesn't really perform it. He lectures, but most of his money now is as a YouTube magic explainer. So he gives away tricks on YouTube. So, you know, to lay people, and that's his thing now. All his millions of views come from his audience, you know, who learn tricks. So, sorry guys, I'm waffling. There we go. Danny says, Jay Sankey. Oh, we've done that one already. Otto says, what trick has been sitting unsold on your shelves the longest? Oh, good question, Otto. What has been on the longest? Oh, do you know what? I'd have to go through. I don't know. There's nothing that stands out to mind straight away, but we have a hell of a lot of products, and I'm sure at least 20 or 30% of products here have never been sold. We've got 5,000 products in stock. So, yeah, there's a whole load of DVDs that probably never sold. But, yeah, too many to mention, Otto, really. Paul Sunderland, what are your views on pre-order? Seems the in thing at the moment. God, you guys are really making me rant here today, aren't you? Yeah, pre-order. Yeah. Ooh, why? Why do you need to pre-order something? In my eyes, the only reason you need to pre-order something is if it's utterly crap, and when it comes out, everyone's going to know it's crap, and all the reviews are going to go up, and no one's going to buy it. Because if it's any good, you don't need to pre-sell it. Why do you need to build this hype and pre-sell it? Just release it and let people buy it. And if it's crap, somebody reviews it and it's crap, great. You've saved your customers some heartache. But yeah, I hate pre-sale. I hate it with a passion. Unfortunately, sometimes we have to do it because if something comes out of pre-sale, and if we don't put it on as pre-sale, then everyone else is going to buy it in pre-sale, and by the time that we actually get it physically 2 weeks later, the market's flooded and we won't sell any. So yeah, it just winds me up. It's a Murphy's thing. I don't know why it's Murphy's. I can understand it if they had to raise some funds in order to be able to release it, like a Kickstarter, but yeah, they don't. Danny Marsh says, I love Ortiz, but dislike that Luis de Matos. Sorry, but dislike that Luis de Matos. Bravura is the best. Thank you, Danny. Excuse me. Andy Tingley, any John Bannon DVD is great. I'll agree with you on that. John Bannon is a wonderful performer and creative thinker as well. Robert Van Buren, you have kept me happy. Thank you, Robert. Andy Lewis says, any new books coming in? I think we've had a few new books come in. We've got a few new in this week, actually. Yeah, they're all. Do you want to pan the camera down there? We've got a whole load of stuff down here in the box that have not been put on the website yet. Yeah, let me come around. Let's have a look. So this is some stuff we've got in just to have a look at, see if it's any good. We've got Tricks for Travelling Tricksters. These are some of the old Supreme books, which are brilliant. I mean,
they're really good.
These are the forgotten things. People think everything has got to be new, but stuff like this has been around for 30 years. It's still brilliant. Lewis Ganson's The Floating and Dancing Cane book. We got that. Some Ian Adair stuff. Rubber Dove Magic, Sons of the Rubber Dove. You Are So Funny, Putting Comedy into Your Magic Show. That's going to be put on the website soon. We've got a few of those.
We mentioned Pure Imagination earlier.
Yeah, Pure Imagination, yeah.
It's not a book, but we've got Applejack, which is the new Card Devilry.
Card Devilry. Oh yes, that's coming. I think that came in with the order yesterday. Really, really worth a read. I mean, Jesus, if you want some awesome card tricks, love it. Don't be confused, it says J.K. Hartman, not J.K. Rowling. The other one is another one by Henry White as well, The Shift. It is...
By Henry White?
Not Henry, Henry Benno.
Benno. Henry works for Ben.
Yeah, sorry. I was like, Benno, The Shift, awesome. A bit like Pure Imagination, it's beautifully printed, lovely pictures inside as well, so it helps you step by step, all sorts. Nobody screenshot that one. Yeah.
So, kind of a book. It's an audio CD. Is it audio CD or regular CD? Which is basically on stage fright. Don't know if it's audio. Is it audio? Yeah. Oh no! Do not listen to a recording while driving, operating machineries, or doing anything else. So I'm not sure if it's a CD-ROM or an audiobook, but probably an audiobook. We got 7 by Rick Bonsall. I don't know what that is. Written by David Acker. Was that the ones you chose?
Yeah. I like David Acker.
Okay,
he's really good.
And presentation and showmanship. This is one I got, Edward Morris. This is in my own library at home. This is really, really good. Supreme Magic production again. And then a few other tricks in there. But that's what we've got in the way of books coming in. They will be on the website. There's so much to put on. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday. It takes quite a while to put everything on the website. Okay, Peter Burkett, what do you think about The Receiver by Jimmy Strange?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, right. When did we lose the sound? So hopefully, guys, you can hear us now. I'll speak a bit louder for you all. Batteries are going on the microphone.
Hello.
I think it was about the mug. It was about the mug. I think around that time.
Yep, they're back. We've got sound. We've got sound.
Lost audio. Oh wow, yeah. Okay.
No, it's fine. Sound's back. Sounds back.
So just pointing out that Charlie's getting the mug because he may have missed that bit.
Okay, right. So
Charlie Robinson mug.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you didn't hear that, yeah. I've checked all the microphones working perfectly. I didn't think the batteries ran out. So yeah, Charlie, we just read your comment out about the mug, and as you've been a good customer and join us every week with the lives as well, we're going to send you one free of charge, but it is for you and not for your mum.
Cool. And
Someone
then,
for his mum as well. But no, the cups got these on there.
and then somebody asked about the Darren Brown playing cards. We'll get those in. We'll have a look at those and see what we can do about those. I want to have a look at those.
Aid Merritt says something and it's disappeared off there. I can't go through it now because everyone's mentioned about the sound. Everything's scrolled off the screen, so I've lost it all now. So go back to Aid Merritt. He was just saying something.
Sound gone, sound gone, sound gone. Is this before the sound gone?
Yeah. Wait, well, because everyone said the sound's gone,
Yeah,
everything's scrolled up really fast on there, and I can't get back down again.
Charlie Robinson is stage right on the website. Before that,
Yeah, let me just.
Yeah, go crazy with that one.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, guys. Right.
It's another new book you can show.
oh yeah, so I saw this the other day.
I can't scroll down here either. That's far as I'm going.
I probably counted
Okay,
out.
so I've missed a lot of the comments. I may have missed a lot. I don't know. But the last comment I can see here is Rich Gerrish, who says, "Are there any magic effects that you love but other magicians really don't like?"
Yes, lots. Okay, diabolical. Rocco's Prisma Lights, the dynamic coin set. I mean, I do so much stuff that other magicians don't like. To be honest, screw other magicians. Don't listen to them. Fit what fits your style. If it gets the reaction from the layperson, it gets the reaction from the layperson one way or another. That is what we're there for, is to entertain the people that don't do magic.
Phil Plus, Crazy Man's Handcuffs, Sponge Balls. A lot of people out there will all agree it's a great trick, but I've had certain magicians says, "Oh, I'm better than that, I can do better." Crap, it's not about you, it's about the reactions, and they work. Right, move on, because I'm missing things here and we're running out of time. So Eddie Merritt says, "The only thing I've ever ordered on pre-sale is David Regal's new book. I felt I was safe for that." Yeah, you're definitely going to be safe for that. Certain things you know are going to be great, but there's still no reason to pre-order it. Why? Danny Marsh, does it annoy you that Murphy's had so much power? Yes, it annoys the hell out of me. We're a cottage industry, and in my mind, there shouldn't really be a wholesaler in this kind of industry. I like the way before Murphy's, when each magic shop would go to the individual creators or other shops to do it, everyone would make more profit. So it used to be 50% profit, and with Murphy's as an intermediate, there's now 33% profit, which is pretty bad. And also they've encouraged this whole drop shipping business now, where you can run a website out of your bedroom, hold no stock, advertise 44,000 products on your website and be the shop with stock, and you don't actually hold any stock. You just basically go to Murphy's and you buy some. You buy something from them. They go to Murphy's, buy it from Murphy's, and they get it and send it on to you. You wait a week and a half, and that's no way to run a business. I like the idea of a good old-fashioned shop where you have a walk-in shop and you go in and you buy it, and you don't run a shop out your bedroom, because it dilutes all the magic. There's too many mini dealers out there, which means people like us who are trying to run a proper shop where people can come in and look are struggling to make a living, because we can't compete with these guys, and they don't have to pay VAT as well. We have to pay VAT on everything.
The one reason why I hype the shop so much is because when I first started in Magic, I walked into the shop and I went, I couldn't find any. Nearest place to us was Davenport's, and I wasn't going to go all the way there. Otherwise it was online. Now, I'm not going to sit there and buy stuff online. It's like that mail order bride crap. You don't know what's coming.
Yeah,
exactly.
7 years we've been here, and I still pay myself less a month than I used to get in a 1-2 hour booking, because there is no money in having a walk-in magic shop. Luckily, I don't do this for the money, and I have a military pension, so I survive. But yeah, and that's for Murphy's. Murphy's have created that thing now. It's great for them. It's fantastic for them. But for people like us, it's a killer. Plus, being the only wholesaler, is there in the States. So whenever we order something, we have to pay ridiculous shipping, £300 or £400 to get stuff shipped in, and then we have to pay £300 or £400 on import duties, or to get a product that was made by Alakazam down the road, or John Blood, somewhere in Wales or whatever, Joe Bloggs in Scotland. So rather than just getting it direct from them, Murphy's had the exclusive, so we now have to go to them to get it for a product that was created down the road. Not all the time, obviously, but yeah, I hate the idea of Murphy's. Yeah, it's a shame. There we go. Right, I've ranted on again. It's been a real I'm sorry, guys. I've really ranted on this live. It's yeah, it's the time of the year. It's the winter blues. That's what it is. Yeah, the sunlight thing. I'm not getting the sunlight. Anyway, right. Hi guys. In work, so I have to catch you later. That's Andrew Vaughan. Charlie Robinson is stage fright on the website. I wanted it for ages. It's not yet, Charlie. We will put it on ASAP, and we'll hopefully be ready on Monday or Tuesday. Andy Lewis says, cheers, Dave Bonsall. Michael Brymer, sounds gone. Sounds died. No, it's not this. I'm just catching up with the other ones now. Sounds gone. Blah 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 blah. Got past all these. What do you think of the receiver? Just telling you about the receiver. Which one's the receiver? The receiver?
I know you don't like it. It's the one. I think it's the one with the 2 paper cups.
Oh, that one.
And
Yeah. I just won't be stocking it basically. Yeah. That's it. It's not my cup of tea, and I don't think it'll be a very good seller. So I won't be having that one. Can my wife have a mug, please? She's laughing here. Yeah, someone to Andy Tigley as well. Andy's a regular as well, so he's always joining us. So yes, we can do that. Right, is there anything else to talk about before we wrap up? Because this is an hour and a half one. The guy on YouTube is going to be complaining it's 10 minutes longer than the last one. Right, what else?
Just mention the Berger book, because you've said a lot of negative stuff about things.
So right,
what about the Berger
Eugene,
book?
It's
Eugene
good.
Berger from Beyond. Yes, a lot of you are wondering how has he managed to write another book. He hasn't. Right, so Eugene Berger has actually asked Lawrence Haas, PhD. Lawrence Haas has actually had the permission from Eugene Berger to write 2 volumes. This is the first one called From Beyond. I'm not sure what the second volume is going to be called, but it's got a lot of his effects, routines, lectures and stuff. A lot of ideas from Eugene Berger that he didn't put out whilst he was still walking this earth. So this, if you're looking for more of his work that isn't released anywhere else, get that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right. Bolt on Deck, that's out because we were going to do it, but it's not ready to go yet, so we're going to demo that probably next week.
Next week.
Is that out for a reason?
I was going with that earlier.
Okay. Is that out for a reason?
That came in. I thought we were going to have a quick chat about that, but I guess I can have a talk about that next week because I want to have a look at that as well.
And lastly, just the simplest little products, a nice cheap. How much are these? Pretty cheap. So basically, everyone knows what a
Force bag.
a what?
It's actually technically a force
I
bag.
know, but it's not. Yeah, everyone knows what a change bag is, but this is basically a force bag disguised as a change bag. So rather than have a little bag like this where you get somebody to do something, it can work quite well. I mean, I'd never use a change bag. I'm sure a lot of kids musicians do, and they're perfectly good. But ideally on this one, if you can have all your different predictions in there and just basically get them to check any one, and then just do your little change bag thing, and then obviously you can't get to it, and you'll get to your force one. So yeah, what a brilliant little idea. It's just combining a change bag and a force bag. It's perfect, you know.
25 quid.
Personally, I'll probably remove the little glittery thing and paint the whole thing black and make it look a bit more interesting. But yeah, how much?
25.
25 quid? Put them down to 19.99.
Okay.
I refuse to sell that for 25 quid. Yeah, it's meant to be a cheap product.
Yeah.
There we go. 19.99. There we are. 19.99, guys. Right, I think that's going to be it. Michael Cooley, what trick's coming out next year? Oh, I don't know yet. It's not next year, Michael. As soon as we know, we'll let you know. Great show again, says Andy Tigley. You're most welcome. Any tricks you can demo? We're running out of time now, Otter, so we'll try and demo more stuff next week. And Dave, can you make a change bag? Get one of these. You don't need to make one.
Yeah.
If I made a change bag,
That is epic.
I wouldn't know what to make one from, to be honest. Woolly hat. The baseball cap's been done already, isn't it? So I'm making a change bin. I'm making a remote control change bin for somebody. So it's like it's a dustbin with bin liner in it, and the bin liner is your change.
Okay.
It's electronic remote control. So
That'd be
I'm
cool.
making it. I haven't started yet, but I'm making it for somebody. So anyway, right, guys. So thank you all for joining us again. As always, we will see you next Friday. I think Jason's back next Friday, and have a great weekend. Enjoy the Grand Prix. I will be. Anything else to say? If you're digging, have a great gig. Stay warm.